Hey y'all, it's Sarah coming to you with my week 28 update. Yes, it has been 6 weeks since my last update with you. Don't know why, just how it happens, I guess. Oh, what is that? What's on my head? Oh, yes. That's just, it's my crown. I'm the queen of bling. I got this WLSFA conference in Portland, Oregon this past weekend. And, and apparently I was the most blingiest of all the bling. And weird one, king bling as well. So we are now the king and queen of bling, and we will represent our crowns very well. But to get on to my stats, week 28, like I said, 6 weeks since my last update, and I had my surgery at St. Francis. Can you please move? Shoot. You cannot be the star of the show. St. Francis Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. My surgeon was Dr. Robert Wagner. I had my surgery on November 11, 2016. And my highest weight was 412. Surgery weight 398.6. So I came in Friday at 315.4. So it's a loss from high weight of 96.6, surgery of 83.2. And the last time I came into y'all, it was 10.2. I actually have maintained about 315 for the past couple of weeks. Of course, I know why. It's because I went to Portland, and I had fun in Portland. Like, you know, I just ate what I wanted to eat, and I mean, you know, at the conference itself, you know, there's those foods, but when you go out and everything. So I enjoyed sushi, and I enjoyed some poutine at this one restaurant, like on the court thingy, wherever our hotel was. So yeah, I had some indulgences, and then of course, we actually drove to Portland from Tennessee. It was 38 hours. We crossed 7 states. It was something. We did not kill each other, which is funny to say, because I thought we were going to. I thought we were going to, like, I was going to murder him, because he gets on my nerves at the house. So I was like, God, we're going to be like in a 4x4 square area together. I am going to kill this man. But I didn't. We had a really good time. And of course we drove up there and drove back. And it was really great. If y'all ever have a chance to go to the WLSFA conferences, definitely try and go, because they're great. There were some faces that I did miss. And there were some that I did see that I was happy to, gave hugs, squeezed. And I really thought about, sorry, my cat, he's crazy. Really, you know, brought home some issues that I really need to think about. You know, they have a YouTube panel. They have a YouTube panel where they talk to different YouTubers and everything. And a lot of questions that they brought up, especially on the mental side of things, like being, you know, some YouTubers are a little bit more raw in their emotions and some are not. And, you know, it really got me to thinking, like, I don't think I have put as much emotion into my videos as that I probably should have, because believe me, I go through some emotions, and that may be why I don't really, you know, make as many videos as I should, because I feel like it should just be like stats only, and maybe that's what y'all want to hear, or what I could do to help future endeavors. But really, I have some, things that I do think about and that I try to work through as I'm trying to lose weight. And a lot of those things have like manifested and made me to realize that I could grow as a person as well. Sorry, y'all. It is the South and it's summer, so ignore that fly. And, I want to grow as a person as I'm degrowing. I don't know. As I'm shrinking, as a person, as a personality, as a emotional being, I do want to grow. So I have really kind of tried to express myself better and tried to I don't know, think about. Sorry, I need a fidget spinner. So, yeah, I really, I don't know. I think I would like to put some of those things that I come across, as I come across them weekly or bi-weekly, more often than every 6 weeks. Let's say that. I would like to kind of put more of the emotional aspect into it, because that is part of who I am as well. And I think the weight loss has really triggered these things that these emotions to kind of become forefront, and it really made me try to pinpoint why I feel that way, why I react that way, why do I do this, why do I do that. And just an example of that is that I really felt kind of shortcomings. I felt shortcomings as a wife and a mother, and I felt like I wasn't reaching my potential, especially while I was at my highest weight. Like, I felt horrible, and I was in this deep depression that I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even really get out of the bed. I couldn't clean my house. I couldn't just wash the fucking dishes. I wanted to so bad. And I used to be like a smaller, like I said, I was in the 320s, 325, 335, somewhere in there, before. And that's kind of where I felt at my greatest. And I really wanted to be like that person at 412. And I couldn't do it. I just physically, mentally could not bring myself to do those things. And, I really beat myself up and was like, but why? Why can I not do these things? Why can I just not crawl out of the fucking bed and cook food or wash the dishes or make sure the laundry is done? Why could I not do it? And I never had an answer, and I felt so bad. I beat myself up so bad, and I tried to put a routine in, and nothing ever stuck. And then, I've lost this, 96.6 pounds, almost 100 pounds, and I feel lighter. I feel freer as a person. I'm more into being a great mom and a great wife. And, I've brought down routines and actually stuck to them. And, I don't feel like a great big chaos. And that's what I was really feeling I was just my whole life was chaotic. And, a dirty house or a messy house makes me feel chaotic. Like, I have that kind of, like, mentality, that kind of, you know, anxiety, OCD kind of thing, is that my whole world will be chaotic if my sanctuary is not tip-top shape. And that's how I was always feeling. I was always feeling like in the midst of chaos, and I couldn't get anything together. So I was constantly feeling irritated and agitated, and just, you know, my nerves were always raw. And now I've, like, calmed down and cooled down, and I just take it one day at a time. I take it one routine at a time, you know, like morning routine. And I'm kind of doing like a modified Fly Lady, if y'all know what that is. And it's really helped. It really has helped, not only for, like, me not feeling like such a failure as a woman, as a person, but just getting my life back together. And, you know, and I never realized how much my weight was impacting that. And don't get me wrong, not everybody who's 4'12" feels this way. It was just me. This is me and my own personal thing, and it was getting me down. And so I had to realize that something had to give. And, you know, in the past, you know, couple of months, I've really tried to, like, just do little at a time and just get back to where I was. And I felt so bad. Like, I feel bad right now that I don't get me wrong, like, we weren't going into, like, a episode of Hoarders here, you know. It wasn't that bad, but it was not something I was proud of. Let's just say that. And so I just continuously try to work at that. And, you know, there's a lot of issues that I'm working out now currently, you know, having to do with weird. Like, I'm post-surgery, he's still pre-surgery, and so now, you know, we have differences, and we clash. And, you know, he's still on fat brain mode, and I'm on trying to throw those fat brain filters. Shout out Dr. V. Trying to throw out those fat brain filters and trying to replace them with skinny brain filters. And he still has his whole, like, presentation system filled with fat brain filters. And, you know, and I even though it doesn't matter how much I, you know, like, hey, why don't you just try to change a little bit? Like, I know that it's not going to change until, like, he starts to feel better about himself. And then he maybe has this whole shift in brain system with the surgery. Because I know people say that the surgery only works on your stomach and doesn't work on your brain. But that's not true for me. It may be true for some people, but it's not true for me. When I went into the knife and I had this whole procedure done, like, it changed things in my brain as well. And slowly but surely, I started to change as a person. And I don't know if that's because I'm working on the whole emotional issues too, and being like, well, don't go back to that same person who gained all of that weight. Try to be better. Let's go down a different path. I don't know if that's it or what, but I feel more empowered right now to make the greater decisions. So, I'm going to try to be a little bit more open and honest with y'all. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, or if, you know, any of these emotions will help anybody, because we're all our own just different individual people. But, you know, even if it just helps one person, that's better than nothing. And I hope to, you know, like I said, be better in the coming weeks and just to be, you know, be more open and honest and get better at this diet again. Well, not diet, but you know what I mean. Like, diet as in what I eat, not diet as in, like, fad. Because I did kind of, like, kind of fall off the whole wagon because we didn't even get back until late Tuesday. And so then, like, Wednesday, I called out of work, honestly. Because I needed a vacation from the vacation. Like, we got back and I was so exhausted. Like, we were so exhausted. Even though we stopped at a hotel and slept. I don't know. We were just so exhausted. So, yeah, we called out on Wednesday. And I went to work Thursday and Friday. And then this weekend, we have just, like, chilled. Like, nobody's business. Like I said, vacation from the vacation. So, I know you're not supposed to start anything on Mondays, but you know what? It never has failed me. So Tuesday. Tuesday, go back to rolling out them routines again and doing what I need to do and, you know, meal prepping and what have you and getting my food right. And I just challenge y'all to do the same, you know, take a hard look at something. Take a hard look at something, whether it is just one thing that would make you feel more at ease, peaceful, calm. If it's cleaning out your car, organizing your glorious wardrobe of beautiful items of designer clothes. I don't know. You know, hell, go get your nails done. Go get your hair done. Something. You know, prep your meals for the next week. You know, at least make sure you have at least lunches or breakfast, whichever one's the hardest for you. Just make sure that's done. And just take it one step at a time, you know? And if you're just starting out or pre-op and, you know, do something that's going to make you feel great for the days ahead. If you're post-op and you're newly post-op or you're veteran post-op and, you know, I don't know, you had weight gain or, you know, you're still maintaining, whatevs, you know, just do that one thing that's going to make you feel great. That's going to make you feel like I am a rock star. And you just do that one day at a fucking time. You are a rock star every single fucking day. That's all I got to say, y'all. Okay, bye.